Redcliffe Road, take me home to the place I belong, where it's Bridgeford, Trent Bridge. Take me home down Bridgeford Road.
The sight of an empty Trent Bridge was one we became all too familiar with in 2020. But those difficult lockdown days of spring and early summer really showed the strength of the Nottinghamshire cricketing family. First year pro Sol Budinger penned a song about the glory of this very venue. The club helped deliver food parcels to those in need across Nottinghamshire, and charity auctions raised tens of thousands of pounds for good causes across Nottinghamshire and nationwide. But despite all this, there was no doubt that all of those in green and gold were desperate to return to the field. And soon, news of a late summer cricket season emerged. Ben Duckett was the first to return to training at Trent Bridge, quickly followed by the rest of the Nottinghamshire squad. And it was soon evident that all those strides that were made in pre-season were still in effect some months later. After a series of improved red ball performances, it was time to don the coloured clothing, pick up the white ball and get to work. The Outlaws competition began in earnest at Durham, and Joe Clark wasted no time in laying down a marker.
Pops to bowl, that's up in the air and that's gone for miles. That's going to go into the car park at the far end of the ground. And that's Clark out towards deep mid-wicket. Travaskis is out there, it's gone for 6.
Clark is on strike and he has hit it down the ground for 6 runs, so that will sting.
Pops over the wicket to Clark, who's on 60. That's a big 6. That's coming past our window. Oh, this is a big hit, and this is deep out towards deep mid-wicket for 6.
You'd imagine he'll be looking to go the aerial route. Here's Travaskis. Knots need 3 to win, and Clark's hit this down the ground. Now, will it go all the way for 6 runs? It will indeed. A century for Joe Clark to win the match. Knots are home by 6 wickets.
Clark's innings was nothing short of imperious, as was Ben Duckett's 2 days later, as he carried Notts to victory on Bank Holiday Monday in front of 500,000 online eyeballs.
More than useful chip in that 98 down here, but this one is pretty much a replica of some of the shots he was playing off Samit Patel. Dispatched over mid-wicket, high, wide and very handsome from Ben Duckett.
Final ball of the over, goes for the reverse and gets the reverse away for 4, timely boundary.
Poisoned up for 27 off 10 balls here, and he's been pulled by Duckett for 4 more. Excellent stuff from Ben Duckett, who's made it to 50 from 34 deliveries, 4 4s and 2 6s.
Fisher to bowl, it's a low full toss, it's gone for 4. Start to the over.
Waits again, Fisher, short ball, pulled 4 more.
He's bowling to Ben Duckett. This one's dinked over the keeper and it'll run down to the ropes for 4 over the keeper's head. Will this be the moment for Notts? Clipped away on the leg side and Duckett's won it. It'll go for 4. And with 4 balls remaining, Notts have triumphed here. They've won this one by 6 wickets as Ben Duckett with a gloriously unbeaten 86.
Clark was crucial once again as Lancashire were dispatched, and Alex Hales came to the fore in the vanquishing of local rivals Leicestershire and Derbyshire. If only there were fans allowed in the ground this year, those in this very stand would have been treated to catching practice as Hales helped the Outlaws towards their 10th quarter-final in 11 seasons.
Those scores hasn't got going yet because he's had no cricket. Oh my word, he's hit a massive blow away on the leg side here. Just 3 or 4 paces and bowls. This is slammed down the ground by Alex Hales to bowl to Hales, who goes big over the offside. Just backed away, opened himself up and deposited it over the ropes at extra cover. Well into Hales, backs away and slams it up through point for 4 more. It's delayed it to Hales, comes at him again, and it's this time through the offside for 4.
This form of the game as Cohen bowls, and this one is smashed.
Push the pad or something. Now he's got hold of this one and deposited this over the leg side.
A bump in the road came with defeat against Leicestershire, a side who would have a prominent role to play in the Outlaws' blast story. But the group stages concluded with a commanding win over Durham at Trent Bridge, including 2 more strong performances from the overseas Outlaws Imad Wasim and Dan Christian. Both had already been taken to the hearts of the Nottinghamshire faithful and were equally committed to providing some joy in uncertain times.
Coming in as an overseas player, that's why you're here. You're here to help your team, win the comp. So
I really want to win like a county competition, T20 plus, and some other PSL. So it is a little thing that drives me every single day to give your best. Results are not in my hand, but I would like to have them as well. I work day and night. It just seems very good giving interviews like that, but the hard work we do behind the scenes, it's you cannot explain that. Only a cricketer can explain you, not anyone else. So
we've got a really good group here, and we've always played good cricket together in the 2020 format. So yeah, you can sort of look anywhere around the dressing room or anywhere out on the field at any stage and know that the guy next to you is probably going to be able to win the game. So it's a nice feeling to have.
With the group stages completed in a flash, the Outlaws were now just 3 games from Vitality Blast glory. But the most dramatic twists and turns of their journey were still to come.
Unless it pitched outside leg. Might have pitched outside leg, but it was straight enough.